It'd be a lovely PvP, to say the least.
It'd be, you know, I don't ever say that. I never thought I would say that, but it would be a lovely PvP.
Mm.
And you know, for those of you NA players who don't know, Darkness and Destan, like the best Protoss out of Latin America, two best Protoss coming out of Latin America. I would say it was Destan who was the best Protoss, but Darkness is an old player coming back into the game and just absolutely crushing it.
Mm.
Possibly leaving again? Question mark.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw on Twitter, unfortunately, Darkness was talking about how he has university on 2 of the qualifier days out of the 3. So it looks like he's only going to show up for 1. To be fair,
I did see that.
Yeah, like he's good enough to, like, if he shows up for 1, he can just qualify through it. But like it's scary, you know.
Well, to put it in perspective, guys, he hasn't played in I think a year or 2. He comes back, he instantly wins the Chilean tournament, and the next day he goes into the qualifiers and qualifies in the first person to qualify out of the bracket for DreamHack. What was it? Summers? What are we in now? Fall? Yeah, summer. So he showed up, he was new, and he instantly qualified. So he can do it. He only has 1 day to do it, but it's risky. Now people are expecting him. Now people are ready for him. People are probably preparing just to fight him in the finals or in the ladder at all. So we'll see how it goes. Wow, look at his skin. This is great. I got the war chest. I haven't been able to unlock everything yet. I've been busy, but this skin is actually sick. Why does Protoss get all the good skins? I don't know. But here we are, Death Aura LE, playing for Roots Gaming. It is the red Protoss. It is Robbie.
With the Epilepsy Disco Nexus.
I was like, is that really what it's called? Of course not.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the American Zerg player representing Psystorm Gaming. It is JonSnow.
May the best stock win.
Exactly.
Now, can we get a look at Robbie's base again? I picture that as a pyramid-shaped club, and there's a disco ball in there, and there's just a bunch of probes dancing.
Yeah.
And you know what they're dancing to?
What?
Staying alive, staying alive. That's exactly what I picture in my head. I wish I could animate things so I could make that.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And yeah, out of all the classic skins, because in this war chest, you know, we have a classic skin for all 3 races. This classic Nexus is the best one. It's the best one.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for people who are like avid fans and watch everything we cast, because we talk a lot of crap about the classic Zerg skin.
Look,
for the bases.
There's a reason why JonSnow doesn't have it. Okay.
But here's some positivity. You know, we're complimenting the Protoss.
Yeah.
Skins. I actually like it. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. We didn't even play Protoss. We didn't even main Protoss.
Yeah. I do wonder why it has the spike similar to a Zerg base.
Yeah, like the pillars around it, like, yeah.
Are those the pillars of gold they were talking about?
Oh. Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? I wish one day we could just get some Blizzard workers here and we can just ask them all the stupid questions and watch them shake their head at us.
Yeah, I'd be like, so is the reason why there are spires here because you just took the same model as the classic hatchery and just reskinned it? Is that really what's happening here?
Just edited this, yeah. It's like, so how lazy were you guys feeling when you made that skin for the Zerg?
Good. Then we'll never cast a Blizzard event again.
I'm pretty sure they got high up plugs. We probably just get banned from Twitch altogether.
Oh yeah. That's it. We're done.
Blizzard developers, I'm sure developers hang out and they know someone at Twitch.
But you know what? At least we asked the hard-hitting questions, okay? We did it for you. We did it for everyone watching.
Yeah. We did it. We are going where not many people have gone before.
Off of Twitch?
Yes. No, we're going to ask these questions. That's where people don't go. People don't take it there.
Exactly. And so far, you know, pretty standard coming out from both of these players. JonSnow, you know, just sending a couple of links across the map just to scout and make sure Rob, old mate Rob, is honest.
Can't believe those Lings got in.
Yeah, right? Like, yeah, I mean,
Killed him quick, though.
Yeah, they weren't able to get into the main base, so, you know, no massive scout or anything along those lines. And it's kind of necessary because we got some glaives.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of weird openers, but I feel like for Protoss right now, they go Stargate opener or glaives.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised. There's no Overlord in position to go into the main base of Rob, so JonSnow, he's in the dark.
Except for that one game we saw where there's oracles and resonating glaives. That was weird.
Yeah, with no robo, so there was no War Prism.
Like, yeah, no robo.
Yeah.
I don't remember if he won that game. I think he lost that game. I don't recall. But either way, resonating glaives coming up. The Roach Warren is just now going down, and a spine. I don't know what the exact tell was here for JonSnow, but it's a good call nonetheless.
Yeah, I think he just saw the Adepts in general, so he's just getting ready for it, which again is a good call, as the Adepts are already here with the Warp Prism, and this is exactly what you need. You need the Queens to ward away the Warp Prism, you need the Wave of Lings to buy time for the Roaches. We'll see if it's enough here for JonSnow.
Ooh, interesting choice of positioning for that Spine Crawler. Now imagine, the thing that lets me know he knew this was coming, imagine if you put down 3 Spore Crawlers right now, you would be absolutely dead in the water. That's 300 minerals. That's like, I don't know how many Zerglings, 4, 8, I don't know, I can't math, but either way, here we go. Queens are gonna start to drop, transfuses go down, almost out of transfuses, target firing down the Warp Prism.
Oh, they do chip away at it a little bit. They're trying to get on top of the Warp Prism, but they're attacking the Adepts instead.
What are they shooting? Yeah, oh, that was bad. Oh, they got it. They got it. That was huge. He could have got it sooner, but the Adepts are already in and doing work and shading all over the place. I think this should be enough for Robbie here to take everything out.
Oh god, things are snowballing a little bit. A lot of drones are going down here. He has full control here of the main base. He's going to be shading out into the natural or the third, but the Roaches are slowly coming out, so JonSnow should be able to finally deal with this, but more drones.
That's bad, and 16 is bad. It's not the end of the world, you know, like he's still not too far below in workers, but it's really depends on the follow-up here from Robbie. Well, defense of the third base and then the follow-up.
Exactly. There's some sentries here, but if the sentries get surrounded, this will be a nice pick-off for JonSnow.
Oh, nice. That stalker is derping.
Oh god, it's stuck between a hard place and a force field, and sentry stays alive.
Sentry does just barely survive. Everything stayed alive there, pretty much. Shield batteries are good though. Shield batteries are great. I wonder what happened there. JonSnow's bringing back all his overlords. Maybe a little bit of miss rally.
Yeah, thankfully they didn't. He was able to stop them from going all the way across the map and just running to their deaths. So sometimes that does happen.
Could you imagine him wasting all that milk? I think I'll try and stop, but I don't know if I can at the point. I think it's too far gone.
I just don't know why. I don't get it. What is it about?
They just give off cow vibes to me. I don't know.
Why? What about this gives off a cow vibe?
They're big and slow. Who knows? Can you confirm that there's no udder underneath? Wait, you know what I also just noticed? Observers have eyes on everywhere. Like, I think I just saw the eyes blink on the side of the observer. It's like super north. They went into the corner of Robbie's base. I think every little orange... Are they blinking at us?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. No wonder they're called observers. I didn't notice that.
Exactly. They got eyes all
eyeballs
over the
everywhere.
place.
And they blink.
I was confused for a moment trying to look around because you said observer and it's an overseer. And I was
oh my god darn. I'm done here, guys. I'm gonna have someone fill in for me tomorrow.
It's like, where's the observer?
My mental state is gone. I meant overseer.
Yeah, oh good.
And someone mentioned that too when we were playing with the Protoss. I called the overseer an observer, or an observer and overseer.
I did the same
thing. My brain's
fine.
so powerful. My brain just has like room for all the funny jokes I tell that I can't remember actual things.
Yeah, and honestly, this is kind of scary for Rob. Like, sorry, for JonSnow, because Rob, he's got 3 immortals here. He's continuing to warp in more and more adepts.
Warping is scary.
Yeah, like it doesn't feel like there's enough supply here, enough Zerg to deal with this.
He is going for the round, but yeah, I agree with you. I don't think there's enough Zerg here. Is he going to warp in right in his face? Is he going to go for micro? I don't think he needs to do anything here. He can just warp in and win. Yeah. I cannot believe it.
He just
JonSnow's gonna, yeah.
Like JonSnow, he just didn't have enough army. Like you need Lings to help buffer or just more Roach Ravager, and like this follow-up push is just dealing so much damage. And a lot of this is because those 16 drones went down earlier. Like the defense just wasn't there for JonSnow. So much damage was done, and now the Shades, he goes on top of the Ravagers.
Yeah, and with that, I don't think there's much here. Ravagers are not tanky enough. While you do get the Corrosive Bile, they are not very good. Oh my god, look at that warping.
Jesus Christ. Even warping in Stalkers to reinforce. 19, 20 drones go down. And, oh my god. I mean, he lands a couple of Ravager shots, which is nice, but the base is going to go down. If he even decides to go for it, he could do whatever he wants right now.
Yeah. I mean, he could just do nothing, and he'd probably still win.
You can just A move and just go to the bathroom and come back and GG.
Yeah, A move and then leave your computer and come back. GG was called. And man, I cannot believe JonSnow got taken out like that. It's always, every time we see JonSnow, it's such a treat that we're always like, okay, where's he at? What's the state of the play here? You know, this doesn't mean anything to anyone, most people, but to me, it's pretty crazy. JonSnow has 430 APM. Yeah. What kind of rapid fire buttons is he using there?
He's just that good. He's just that good, but not good enough, as again the adept defense just wasn't there. Like 16, like an entire mineral line essentially went down to those initial adepts, and after that, like he was kind of crippled. He was forced to remake the drones, which means less workers as well. I mean, less army. It was rough. And again, Tesla, aka Rob, solid start in this series, and honestly, it would be a little bit of an upset here. Like Tesla or Rob is a little bit more of an unknown player, a little bit more of a ladder hero, so it's gonna be huge if he's able to qualify for DreamHack.
Wow, I never thought about using that term in an actual sentence. He's a ladder hero.
Yeah.
He said it. The tournament and a ladder heroes. Yeah, definitely a ladder hero indeed. He's known for being a ladder player.
Yeah, Tesla was one of the...
This is my, you know, this is the map that I always used to hate, and now I'm growing. I'm growing on it. It's beginning to like me.
We're gonna get to the point where you're gonna love this map, and then it's gonna be like,
and then they're gonna take it away, and I'm gonna be so sad.
Exactly, you're gonna take it away. They're gonna keep Eternal Empire in again for another season. It's like, mate.
Yeah. Oh my god, they keep Golden Wall.
Oh god.
All right. Here we go. Let's see. What things will I get confused this game? What build will this player pull out? He is a Psystorm gaming player. He is from United States of America. He's down one game in the best of 5 series on Pillars of Gold LE. It is JonSnow.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the American Protoss player representing Root Gaming. It is Rob.
Still can't get over that base. It's great.
Right?
I thought we were going to be a little bit later here today, and this is like our last matchup for the evening, isn't it?
Oh yeah, probably. Like,
wow.
Like TLO versus TLO versus M Canning, that should be finishing up. Silky versus Jason. Like, I mean, to be fair, Jason, he can play mech, so maybe we can get into them. But
most likely this will be it. So you know, whoever we see win here is going to be the qualifier for the evening, and that means I get to play after this more games and try and get that skin. And I guess I'll play Pro Top now because Zerg is getting buffed too hard, nerfed too hard.
Oh, you can start that Stargate play, the Void Rays.
I can practice my Void Ray plays. It's official. I'm now a Protoss player. We're gonna link up with Peely Peely. We're gonna stream together.
Yeah, I mean, he's from Texas too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Is he? I don't know if he is. I know Ryan is from Texas.
That's it. Ryan and ET Pwn home.
Ryan and ET, yeah. I don't know, maybe Peely Peely too. Maybe we'll get him to Texas.
Oh my god! Again, like no offense, but I'm jealous. Like, like it's really cool. Like you have all these like players around you. Like as soon as Corona, like COVID, like dies down, like
yeah, it's going down.
There's so much potential there that you can do. Like,
oh yeah.
The thing is, like, when it comes to a lot of these like hotspots for players, like it kind of comes down to someone to like have the initiative to do something about it, to like either make LAN parties or
like an offline wardy,
or like organize something, and like you just need someone to do something about it, and it's potential.
And I'm someone. And I organize events for a living, concerts, so it's not gonna be very hard to organize LAN. I'm sure it'll be way easier because concerts, you gotta, I'm not gonna lie guys, it sounds cool doing concerts, but when you have to deal with rappers who do a lot of drugs, not great. Trying to get drug addicts to a place on time is not always a good thing. We can have a whole stream me just telling crazy stories of artists.
Yeah.
Since this is NA, I'll tell one story of an artist. There's a venue I was working with. This wasn't my show, but I think it was Puddle of Mud. The lead singer was like a heavy drug addict, and they were freaked out. And like in the middle of their set, he like thought someone was trying to touch his bag with money and drugs, and like completely went haywire. Ended the show. Started trying to fight people. Ran off. Oh my god! It was ridiculous. I'm like, why do I do concerts still?
I can't imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine we're gonna have a scenario like that when it comes to StarCraft. Or
exactly, that's why it sounds so great. Like, there's a huge esports stadium, the biggest in all of the United States, right in my backyard in Arlington, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas, DFW. And we got a bunch of good players. I think even Neuro's in Austin. Like, everything's like 2 to 3 hours away. So, if we put a big enough prize pool, we can probably get a lot of good players out here. But that was great to buy time while these players just sat back and macroed up and didn't engage at all. The thing I love here, DTs.
Exactly. That's the thing with Protoss. Like, there's so much variance that you can bring to the table here, and this time I love it. JonSnow, he goes in for the double Overlord Scout. He sees the gateways, he sees the Twilight Council. Most importantly, he sees the Dark Shrine.
Yeah. You know, in my opinion, if you're gonna risk an Overlord or two just to get the Scout off, why not also throw in the gas and get pneumatized carapace and get Overlord speed?
I knew it, and you're gonna go into that. You gotta throw down the name as well. You know. I'm a little bit concerned. He did waste a little bit of resources taking the gases. Like, you can't be that greedy and take too many gases this early on, but we'll see. The DTs are already here. Oh.
Wow. That was actually cool. I don't think I've really seen that where DTs are used in the War Prism. Normally, like, they try and sneak in and snipe something and then they'll get double War Prism?
Oh my god.
What is this?
Oh my god.
I didn't even notice this.
Yeah. This is a madman.
He failed with it, but it was a nice try. Is he gonna go back in? Oh. Wow. He's playing really good, but the double War Prism play would have completely blown my mind, and I would have needed to change my pants if he would have been able to pull something crazy off there.
Right? Like, this is weird. They're kind of warping in right next to each other. DTs as well. Like, I was ready. I was waiting for the double War Prism micro.
Maybe a double Archon. Ooh, a double Archon drop would be kind of cool.
I'm getting worried that we're gonna get to the point where maybe it was like an accident. I don't know.
An accident. He accidentally made another War Prism. He's like, fuck it, run with it.
Yeah. Like, there's so much potential, but
yeah. Or it could be where we're getting into, like, he's playing JonSnow. He's up a game. You pull out the risky builds that you've been trying all year, and this could be it.
Oh, it definitely could be.
He's doing it. He's doing it. The double Immortal War Prism drop. Now, does he keep them together or separate?
I wanted to separate it, but it looks like so far he's keeping them together. And I mean, this does mean that, like, if one War Prism goes down, like, there's still another one as well. Like, there's so much micro potential here with 4 Archons. Oh my god.
Oh my god. How much damage is he gonna get done here? Not losing anything quite yet. The Observer does go down. Actually call it the right name this time. That means JonSnow's not gonna get the defense. I don't think he's gonna lose these roaches slowly but surely. They're very low. And you don't really want to be transfusing roaches here. But behind this, Robbie secured the 3rd base and is looking pretty good. Even on worker count, just really keeping JonSnow at home. Oh, this is huge. He's right in the mineral line. Those are slow roaches, even on creep.
Oh my god, yeah, even picking off a couple more roaches. Like there's nothing stopping these Archons. And behind this, like Rob, he's fully saturated on 3 bases. He's taking more and more gateways. He's just macroing on up. This is great. And then JonSnow, he's kind of just struggling a little bit to deal with this.
I'd like to see him warping DTs right here, and then go for Archon drop somewhere else.
Yeah, especially because he sniped
you have 2 warp prisms and you're not warping in anything. Yeah, he sniped the Overseer. Exactly, it'd be perfect. Oh my god, micro's great. But I would like to see him warp something in, maybe even like defensively. He's absolutely making no units. Besides the Immortals back at home, which is good. It's good, but he can't get aggressive yet.
Yeah, it looks like Robbie, he's just like focusing on his production. You know, we have a robotic spare on the way, so we could see either Colossus or Disruptors coming out for Robbie. Either one would be great. Personally, I would love Disruptors. You can do so much with them. And again, Robbie, he just keeps going into the main base. But JonSnow, he's pushing out. There's no shield batteries here.
No shield batteries. I was gonna say, I don't know if he's got enough. I expected Robbie to have a shield battery.
Yeah, same.
But you know, the counterplay here, he even lost 1 Archon there, apparently.
Ooh,
is he gonna recall the Archons to go for the counterattack? What's the play here?
Like, even recalling the Archons just to get a War Prism here for, like, Immortal War Prism juggling, like, would be amazing against these Roaches. Yeah,
especially 2. I mean, it's hard to juggle 2 War Prisms, but you can fit more because eventually one gets full. Oh my god, he's just following the army. I like this from Robbie. He put 3 gates out there, and some people are like, oh my god, he lost 3 gates. But they really just bought him enough time. Otherwise, his Roach would have gone right on top of the mineral line.
Oh. Ooh, that was close. That was close.
That was close.
But yeah, honestly, Robbie did a really good job
another Archon
defending.
went down.
Went down.
What were you saying about the defense and how amazing it is from JonSnow?
Yeah, like JonSnow. Sorry, Robbie's defense was great. Okay. Yeah, and he's fully saturated on 3 bases. You know, getting up to Disruptors as well. Finally, he's gonna try and take this 4th base. Creeper's gonna slow him down though.
JonSnow's about to max out though. I think he's doing the build I've always talked about that never actually happens, but you go for the 3 base saturation and then you can fully max out on Roaches. And then you adjust how many Ravagers according to what you see on the other side.
Yeah, like this is a style that that like Stefano was kind of famous for back in Heart of the Swarm. Like he had this build where you like maxed out on Roaches like 8 minutes into the game or even less. Like he was so efficient with how he did it. But yeah, we'll see.
If it wasn't for all that aggression, you could have maxed out at like the 5-6 minute mark probably.
Yeah.
Or at least had a great production. Yeah, I like that these Archons are still doing damage. Look at that positioning.
Oh my god.
What is that positioning there?
Oh, I got the one for
he can't get out. Oh, he lost it. He didn't even go for a recall. What a madman.
Jesus Christ.
And that ends the aggression. That's going to allow JonSnow to go for the counter.
Exactly. Like now JonSnow doesn't have to worry about anything at home at all. He's sending everything across the map. The Lings, they are able to deny one of these bases. And honestly, I'm a little bit concerned for Rob. Like this is a lot of Stalkers. I don't know if...
So many Stalkers.
Part of me feels like it's too many Stalkers. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, the one player that I've seen do this and it works really good is Alpha Star. So Alpha Star's a pretty good player if you guys don't know.
He's one of the best players out there. You know, he was tearing up the ladder a couple of months ago.
Yeah, been pretty quiet lately.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's gonna like focus on streaming, like Pili. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember when they first released Alpha Star, which if you guys don't know is like a computer that plays StarCraft. I saw them go for like a purely Stalker build and won. So we'll see. But I do like this from Robbie. Blink Stalkers, like the potential's endless. You can't really get corrosibiled. You can't really get surrounded. You can usually blink out of the Banelings. These disruptor hits got to be good. Micro's got to be on point here. It's very hard to... Oh, the surround came in, but it didn't really do too much damage. Fully surrounded. More of the disruptor shots are going off. I don't think JonSnow has enough here.
Yeah, it was a nice surround, but he just didn't have enough army, and the disruptor shots were good enough. So even though he got surrounded, Robbie He really surrounded JonSnow there somehow, some way. He just pushes on forward. JonSnow, he's got a lot of units on the way. Like, the supplies are kind of even, but a lot of that is still in the eggs, in the cocoons, if you will.
Ooh. Yeah, the cocoons. And like, what do you do as JonSnow here? You got mass lings, but as you see, the stalkers blink out. You might get one disruptor. They already shot their shot. The immortals are still alive doing damage. There's really not much you could do against this army. JonSnow, I think, needed, when he was maxed out originally, he should have gone, but he's just been defending, walking back, and like buying time. But you don't need to buy time. Robbie needed to buy time, and he bought the time, and he has the disruptors. He's got the stalkers. There's really no counter here for JonSnow.
Exactly. JonSnow now, he's the one on the back foot, like waiting for more of his supply to come out. Like, look at the difference in supplies right now. Like, and a lot of that is in roaches as well, so it's like an inflated supply. Oh my god, JonSnow, like he just needs the best bailing connections possible.
God, and he just lost a whole handful of bailings there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Robbie wins this one unless JonSnow gets a really good engagement. He's trying to go for this round, but he's trickling in units and he's losing this handful of lings. And then what's he gonna hit with? A couple banes. The blink is ready.
Yeah.
The immortals are gonna tank all the baneling hits.
Well, another decent
really well played.
But yeah, the disruptor hits again, they're good enough. There's only one disruptor left and it's gonna go down, so now it's just pure blink stalker against Ling Bane Roach Ravager. So honestly, JonSnow, he's not doing too badly here. Like, he's pushing the army away, but oh my god, at the same time, DTs, they take out a hatchery.
Oh god, that's the nail in the coffin there.
Wow. And now, like, the blink stalkers are diving back on into creep. A little bit ambitious, but again, the blinks are good.
Oh, he doesn't have a blink here for a while. I'd like to see him split his stalkers, which you never see, but he's gonna wait till the blink refreshes. Comes off cooldown.
Yeah, and now JonSnow, he's stuck on 3 bases. Like, he's trying to retake that 4th base. Oh, the DTs are coming in again, though.
God, those DTs are brutal, man. DTs are always a good unit, especially in the late game. Early game, they're kind of hard to get value, but late game for sure. Wow, he's actually recalling to try and save his 5th base. I don't think you really need this 5th base here, Robbie.
Yeah, I mean, JonSnow, I mean, he was able to force... Oh, my God.
Wait, I have a question. Maybe I should ask it next game. I'm just going to ask it now. My question was, in what way does an overseer wear glasses?
In what way?
Yeah, how do they wear their glasses?
Okay, so this is a hard question because there's a lot of eyes. Assuming...
I feel like it would be like a net with a bunch of different eye things on it.
So, assuming that all of the eyes on the overseer need the same prescription glasses, you would just get like a fishbowl. Like a fishbowl.
It's just one big...
Yeah, one big
It'd be one big glass.
Yes. And you just put it on top of the overseer.
Wow, that's way better than what I thought. I was thinking, like, you know how a hairnet goes over your head?
Yeah.
Like a hairnet over the overseer, but with little glasses and ingrained in it somehow. Or contacts.
Oh, contacts, yeah.
That would be an expensive contact bill. Imagine trying to take out 20 contacts every night.
Oh, God.
You know those little contact cases that are like the left and the right eye that you unscrew?
Yeah.
The overseer would be like left, right, center, mid, back, back, right, back. It'd just be a long line of all the little holders for them. Imagine the doctor that has to do that, the eye doctor. What are eye doctors called?
Optometrist.
Optometrist, that's what it was.
Yeah. I mean, you'd probably get paid well for that, right? Like.
Oh, yeah. Man, they do the camera 1, camera 2. Which one looks better? Scene 1, scene 2. For every single eye, but that take hours. But hopefully they do have insurance, and it is not a problem for the overseers there. Here we are, though. It is possibly the final match of the evening. Game point for this player in the bottom left-hand corner. If he loses, he is out. He has to come back next time. It is a United States of America player. He is the blue Zerg in the bottom left of Eternal Empire LE, playing for Sidestorm Gaming. It is JonSnow.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have his brother, the other Stark. He is the pureblood. He is the trueborn son of Ned. Can he bring this home? Can he make it a 3-0? My God. We have the American Protoss player representing Root Gaming. It is Rob.
Good old family battle. May the purest Stark win.
Oh my God. You didn't watch the entire thing, right? Like you stopped around.
No, I heard it was horrible at the end, so I just gave up.
Yeah, no, good call.
Yeah, I don't want to be one of those people who's like, I liked it until the end. I'd rather be that person who's like, I never watched it to the end. Every time I tell people like, oh, good, it got bad. I'm like, I know.
How many seasons in did you get?
How many seasons? I think I got like 3 or 4.
Okay,
4 or 5 actually. Okay. Got pretty deep. There's dragons. There was the Night Walkers or whatever they are.
Okay.
It got interesting, but after I heard so many people tell me how terrible and rushed the last season 1, I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I think I switched over to something stupid like Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Something a little bit more lighthearted.
Yeah, I just, that's why I just stick to watching dumb comedy now, because anything else is too much investment. I'm in a full-time committed relationship with StarCraft, and I'm doing poor at that, so time management.
Right. Yeah. I mean, at least you go through the good stuff. Like the first like 2-3 seasons, like that's.
Oh, they were great. They were great. That's really all you need to watch if you guys haven't seen any of it yet. Game of Thrones. The only bad part is nowadays you got to have like HBO Max or Plus or something like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully it's not like the same story here where it's very uneventful, rushed, and there's no drama that is worth viewing here.
I mean, so far, like Rob, he's been doing so good this series. It's honestly, I'm so impressed. I'm a little bit upset that like this guy, like if he's doing so well and he's taking out like these players, mate, sign up for some onlines, man. Sign up for some online weeklies.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I was just about to say you're impressed, you're surprised he beating JonSnow, but he took out Vindicta. That's more surprising to me, honestly.
100%.
No offense, JonSnow, but Vindicta, like I figured he was just gonna qualify today. I didn't even mention like we should follow him or anything. It's one of those things we're like, of course he's gonna qualify. We don't want to waste everyone's time and just follow someone who wrecks the entire bracket.
Yeah, I mean, when we were looking at the bracket initially, like that was one of the first things I said. Like, oh, it looks like we may get like a Vindicta JonSnow qualifying match. Like we can get into that.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, but Rob, sorry, he just shut that dream down. He's like, nah, mate, I'm here, and I'm the one that people should be looking at right now.
Yeah. So this is kind of the cool thing, like Robbie. Like I said, I'm completely unfamiliar with the player until now, but like this is a new player to me that's definitely I'm gonna have my eyes out for in the future.
Oh yeah.
Especially if he qualifies in a 3-0 victory against JonSnow on day 1. The Adepts were not in position. He's gonna save the Stalker. Wow, it's a good Stalker micro.
That was actually insane. He just went around just to plug up the wall.
Oh, and then he's kept the Lings in with the Stalker. Wow. That was epic. That was a real nerd chill moment there. Like, it was so minute, but the way he just walked around and saved that was great.
You know what I would call that? I would say that was elegant. That was like... That
was elegant.
Yeah, like it wasn't like some insane like 6 stutter step micro or anything like that. It was just... That
was ballroom dancing.
Exactly.
It was a nice ballroom dance, and it's like he was dancing in a nice tuxedo, and he was dancing with the woman in a nice pretty dress at the governor's ball or something. I don't know where people dance.
What year are you from? You're like, an elegant dance of the Baroness, and then the castle.
Wherever people dance.
When people dance. Like, where else do they dance?
Doesn't everybody dance there? No, just me. There's some Adepts here, and Resonating Glaives is done. I don't want to see JonSnow go out to Resonating Glaives, but I mean, so far good hold. Nothing's gone down.
Oh, you say nothing.
The
hatchery is dangerously good.
Aaron Seed's dead. There's no saving it. All the transfuses in the world couldn't save this.
Oh my god, he's trying, he's trying.
Oh, but he's going for the workers instead, which is a good call. Because there's nothing here. Everything was trying to save that.
Yeah, and he can always just shade back and exactly, he can just shade back and kill the hatchery. Like he can just get around to it whenever he wants to. But instead he shades into the main base. More drones are going down. Behind this, we didn't get to talk about it, but we have a Dark Shrine on the way as well. So after he deals with all this, DTs are going to be coming in.
And that's interesting. I feel like the Dark Shrine was the main, like when this build came out, this is how you followed up Dark Shrine. But it kind of fell off because it was so predictable. But, you know, Robbie sticking to his guns. He's going to do the DTs. It did help him in the last game. And, man, I hate to say it, but I think we might see JonSnow go down.
Honestly,
3-0 to the DTs.
Yeah, like the DTs, they can just look at this hatchery and they just fall.
Yeah.
Like, just crumble.
Yeah, they just warp in and the warping will kill it.
Oh my god, and we'll see what happens.
I think he can even just leave the adepts here to kill it and then go in with DTs to do other damage. Exactly what he's going to do. I think that's a smart call. He's like, you know this base is low on energy. You're going to bring all your units to this third base to defend. So, you know what Robbie does? He says, I'm going in the main. I think he also recognized there was no spores or vision. There's no lair. There's literally nothing that can be done here.
Yeah, there's nothing. The lair only just started. I love this. He's using the roaches to try and block the ramp to try and keep the DTs in the main base. Oh my god, like he's doing the best he can with what he has, but the DT goes down. Like it goes past the wall.
Yeah, it goes down the ramp, and there's vision here, but damage will still get done. Is the warp prism gonna go down? Oh my god, it barely survives, but there's still the DT in the main that is not dealt with. There's really not. Okay, now it's gonna kind of get dealt with.
Yeah, nicely done. A bunch of spores were made and actually waddled their way around to burrow and up and roots. So yeah, like regardless though, the damage was done. Like a lot of workers went down, a lot of army went down, and yeah, JonSnow, he's kind of just forced to stay at home.
This is just rough, man. I really hurt for JonSnow right now. I mean, it's like you can't hurt for him because obviously Robbie is just playing way better here. Robbie, no offense, is the better player in this matchup, I think. As of now, for today, I wouldn't say overall because I don't know Robbie like that, but man, JonSnow's just had a tough time here.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard for us because we've casted JonSnow so many times, and like again, like he's been around for a long time as well. But to see like Robbie come in, showcase himself, he's gonna get the hatchery.
Or is he?
Is he?
He is. Yeah, he is. JonSnow really should just GG out right here, but he's gonna keep trying. I mean, he does have a nice worker count, but I'd be so frustrated at this game.
Yeah, I mean, I love what JonSnow's doing. He's not just retaking his main base, he's double expanding. Like, he's taking his fourth as well. Like, he needs to get these bases up and running. As you said, like, his working count's pretty good. He just needs the hatcheries to sustain himself.
And there's no lair, and that means no mobile vision. So when Robbie sees his base, he can just straight up take it out.
Oh my god.
There's no vision.
Oh god.
There's a time bar. You can hit cancel.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can't transfuse, and it goes down.
Yeah. Can't transfuse. He has no lair, no vision, no nothing. He's pretty much dead in the water. He's in a sinking ship at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he did finish up his lair. As we do see these.
Oh, he did. Oh, there you go.
These overseers are here.
I didn't see that.
yeah. It was thrown down in his natural instead of his main base, which I think was the right call. It meant that it stayed alive. But regardless, like the DTs, they've dealt so much damage. Like the main hatchery went down, the fourth was delayed, and this is just keeping JonSnow busy. You know, Robbie, he's taking a fourth. He's fine. Look at this army. He can just walk across the map with this.
And I don't know why he's not, but he should. I mean, he's got the rich Vespian geyser. Obviously, it's Robbie. I don't know if Robbie's super confident in his play, or if he's like kind of having like a crazy moment right now where he's like, okay, don't mess this up, Robbie. You're actually winning here. Yeah. Just expand, play safe.
I mean,
or if he's just like, yeah, I'm wrecking. I got this. I'll play
honestly,
safe.
This is huge for Robbie. Like this is
career-wise.
This is potentially he qualifies for DreamHack, and that's huge for him. Like I would have to look at his Wikipedia page, but I don't think he's made it past like WCS Challenger before. I know he's done well like in online stuff or in like breaking out and stuff like that, but like this is huge for
Wikipedia.
him.
Hops on Wikipedia and types in Robbie, which doesn't come up with anything at all.
Oh
man, I mean, the more time spent trying to hold off this Warp Prism is just the further ahead Robbie's getting.
Exactly.
There's no info on Robbie on Wikipedia. But then again, I think his real name is
he's oh god.
Oh, he actually dropped a DT though.
He did drop a DT. He got cleaned up. On Wikipedia, he's just Rob. He's just Rob on Wikipedia.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, at the moment, like Robbie, he's just macroing up. He's got this massive Protoss army. He's got a bunch of Immortals, got a bunch of Disruptors. Again, like when it comes to a head-on engagement, you rarely say this, but the Protoss army, he's maxed out well before the Zerg.
Yeah. And he is maxed out, but with Roach, Ravager, and Link, this is the exact same fight we saw last game. But there's more Immortals here for... Oh my god, and the shields are great. There's more Immortals here. Oh man, I just don't see a way that JonSnow pulls this off at all. Oh, juicy connect there. Taking out a good portion of the army here. Now, while JonSnow is closer to maxed out, he still has the lesser army supply.
He does.
I think he might have droned up too much. Robbie's only at 70 workers.
Oh my god, JonSnow is at 83 workers.
Yeah,
oh,
I think he might have overcompensated there.
Yeah, just a little bit too greedy it seems like, and the sharp, it's going for the Banes.
I was wondering. I was like, he's maxed out, but his army doesn't look scary at all. Yeah, he has way too many workers. I mean, if with that many workers, just take the loss, lose another base, get army back, and oh my god, that's the best connect you could ask there for with those Banelings. But even with the perfect Baneling connect, it's not enough. And I think here we have it. Robbie just doing a little bit of blink micro, pushing his way in. The Immortals are not going down. They seem to be immortal, if you will. One more blink to victory. And with that, the boys are being pulled, and I think that's it, man.
Yeah, everything goes down. There are reinforcements trickling in, but they're just trickling in. GG gets called.
Oh my god. That is ridiculous. I cannot believe Robbie pulled it off. What a interesting way to, like, I got to do more research on this guy because he's doing freaking good.
GG, well played. Rob 3-0s JonSnow and qualifies for the DreamHack North America main event.
Yeah, what a way to qualify. Like, I don't know if anybody expected this. I wonder what Robbie's thinking. Obviously we can't right now, but someday here I would like to be able to get people in for interviews because you know, is Robbie just super confident, like, oh, I practiced really hard, I was confident, I wrecked, or is he like, oh my god, I have no idea how I did that?
Right,
that can't happen sometimes.
Oh my god, and I'm just double checking. So last year his highest placement was round of 16 in WCS spring and summer. Sorry, not round of 16 in the main event. Round of 16 in Challenger for those events.
Yeah,
so yeah, he never qualified for like any major like offline.
Yeah,
and
I mean in 2020 he's been defeated by Nina, Namshar, Neeb, Sol. Like he's lost 2-0 to all the big players. So for him to come in and win right now is pretty interesting. But this was all like July, August. This was all early on in the year, so
yeah,
I guess it's not that early, not too long ago. But very interesting. I'm interested to see how this player develops and what he does here.
Yeah, like looking at his history, like obviously like before as Tesla, like he's been competing for a long time since 2016. Yeah, but this is like his best showing. Like he's kind of, it to me anyway, it feels like he's peaking at the moment. And this is exciting, you know. This is finally like he's breaking out. He's qualified for this main event that not too many players are going to be qualifying for. So yeah, well played.
Yep. And that's great. You know, I am excited to see how he does in the actual event. It's interesting to say the least. I don't even know what to think. You know, what's going to happen in the next qualifier? Who's going to show up? Who's going to not show up? I'm actually going to take a look at the bracket right now. I've been just looking up this player, Robbie, because I don't know very much. But so there you go. We have another qualifier going down right there. TLO did 3-0 M Canning. TLO advanced. Disc 3-0 Masa. Disc obviously advancing. Rob 3-0 to JonSnow advancing. And Silky with the 3-0 versus Juggernaut Jason. So all 3-0s here, all prominent wins. I feel like the closest matchup of all should have been JonSnow and Rob.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised that there are so many trios. Some of them are expected, like Silky versus Jason. Like that's kind of expected.
TLO versus M Canning.
Yeah, I think we just got really lucky. We got really lucky.
We casted the 2 upsets.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and they were honestly they would have been like the most entertaining series as well. Like Disc versus Masa and Rob versus JonSnow. Like, oh my, like who would have thought that this is how it would have turned out?
Yeah, and honestly, it's kind of cool. We got a straight 50-50. Canada and United States of America are in the qualifiers, so we're getting good representation here.
Yeah.
Silky from US, Rob from US, and then we got Disc from Canada and TLO technically from Canada, I guess.
Yeah, it's
No, but honestly, it's kind of cool to have TLO representing Canada, United States, NA, you know, that region.
Yeah.
To have a top playing like European over here, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I would say like same with like my region. There's been a lot of drama surrounding like who is now
that's right,
being eligible for the region and stuff. I mean, I would say that the biggest thing for me is like you can be a part of the region like technically, but I would hope that TLO he does more than just play in these qualifiers. Like he should be taking an effort to be a part of the North American scene. Yeah,
that's where I draw the line. Like, great if you're gonna say you're from the NA scene, but if you're not supporting it or like involved in any sort of adding to it, but you are in other regions, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, definitely. So I
hope that
appropriation
here.
I hope that TLO does take that step and we see him play in more like events, like regional specific events. It'd be cool to see him. Like, obviously it's difficult because there's no lands, but if he, you know, started showing up for like Cheesadelphia's or like some other NA lands, like that'd be great. That'd be great.
That would be great. I don't know, TLO. I don't know if it's fair. He's over there in Canada eating poutine, but then he's not having any Canadian land sessions. Have you heard of that, by the way, Light?
No, I have not.
You haven't heard of poutine?
Oh no, I've heard of poutine. Okay. I've never had.
I've never eaten it. Yeah, me either. But it sounds amazing, and I'd love to try it. Maybe if you have a big old NA land TLO in Canada, I'll go try some poutine.
Yeah, of course, like because of how things are, like that's like a solid like at least a year away. Like it's like
at least.
Yeah.
I saw I believe it was China, they're already having like huge concert festivals.
Jesus Christ, what?
Like at Ground Zero, where it originally broke out because they handled it so well. Like Corona's a thing of a past in China, I think.
Interesting. I don't know about that. I
don't know about that. But they had a full-blown festival, no masks, and apparently it was great. But I hope everybody knows that when I talk crap about these players, I'm just joking. I'm a crap talker. In reality, I know I don't amount to these players in any way. And we appreciate everyone signing up and playing and letting us cast. And it's been great. It's been great. Very short cast, not short cast today, but me and Light, we do marathon casts. So this was kind of a short one for me. I don't know what to do with the rest of my day.
Yeah, honestly, this was short. This was 3.5 hours. Like typically, like a regular, like a normal broadcast is around 4 hours. Like that's like your standard
average.
Yeah. So pretty quick today.
Usually more, but yeah, this was quick. This is how you explain NA to a T. We don't know how some of these players won. It was quick, it was confusing, and it was great. That's everything StarCraft is here in NA, and I'm excited for tomorrow, the Latin American qualifiers, and also the following day when we get the NA qualifier number 2, because we expected this. We expected TLOs. We expected like JonSnow, Rob, Masa, Silky. But yeah, of course, Silky. I didn't forget. I was saving best for last. But now who's gonna show up in the next one? We don't know. There's honestly a lot of Canadians here. I'd like to see the Riddler come back. Yeah. Obviously, we got to see Masa try once again. Masa will probably qualify next one, I think.
And I did quickly want to touch on this because it's something that we saw in our region as well. I'm excited to see Rob qualify, just because like even if he doesn't necessarily do well in the main events because like they're the best of the best there, like this is huge for his career, and hopefully this like motivates him to continue to do even better. And then like next season,
I know where this is going.
Yeah, like DreamHack Winter, like you see him like come out even stronger, and then like that's Like he could be like, you know, some of the next players. Like we talk about Patty Mac, Ryan, Rob as well now, you know. It's like it's exciting to see kind of these new faces pop up in the later stages of like these qualifiers or like qualifiers.
Like Battle of the Americas every Friday at 6 p.m.
Oh my god! You know what?
Central Standard Time.
I'm a DM him on Twitter after this. After DreamHack,
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo.
That's funny. Me and Light have picked up this habit that I really enjoy. Where Twitter is a great place, and I got a couple followers. I don't know if that helps players actually read my DMs, but it's fun. We DM the players, and they mostly respond, and they usually give us like Turkey Dano. He's like, I work a lot. I can't make the tournaments, which we understand. But at least we can encourage them to join, and as well as you guys, the viewers. It's not always about being the top player, but a lot of other online tournaments, if you just join it, it's a good look. It's good practice. It's fun for everyone involved. So lots of things to look forward to coming up, but most importantly to look forward to, me and Light will be back tomorrow. Are you casting the other finals tomorrow? Or qualifiers, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So our next qualifier is tomorrow. If you want to talk about it, we have currently. I'm showing our weekly schedule on screen right now, so we can see our whole week there.
Taiwan, Hong Kong, Japan. You're gonna cast that one as well?
Yeah, that's tomorrow. After the Latin American qualifier, I'll be casting Taiwan, Hong Kong.
How'd you do it today? Like, did you cast and then go to sleep and then?
Oh yeah, I casted. I went to sleep for 5 hours and woke up, and here I am.
Wow, you got a whole 5 hours in.
Yeah.
Good on you, man. Light is trying to commit suicide via casting, death by suicide. We've been casting for I think 4 to 5 days straight now. One day I was casting online. Light wasn't here because he was doing the live in-person DreamHack. Was it qualifiers or was it the main event?
It was
the main event.
It was
qualifiers isn't really in person casted, I believe.
It was a main event. ANZ is a little bit different. They have the qualifiers and they have ANZ champs, and then they have the main event. It's like 2 main events.
Oh, the champ. That's right.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So detailed. Things I will never understand. That's why I just ask Light and he fills it in for me. But with that being said, man, I think we're done here for the day. It feels weird being done this early.
Yeah, we're done here for today. Everyone, if you want to tune in for more StarCraft, we will be live tomorrow with Latin America qualifier number 1 for DreamHack. Of course,
oh my god.
Like Darkness.
I was just gonna interrupt you real quick. Right here at the very end, Sly Dog 7410 gifted 2 subs. That is great. That's awesome. Thank you so much. He also shared rewards with 5 others in the chat. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. That's sick. Sorry to interrupt, Light, but that was just too much to not interrupt for.
No, it's fine. Go for it. Go for it.
But okay, now I'm done. I just wanted to thank that guy because that's pretty sick right at the end. You know, he could have done it mid-series, but he waited till we finished and then surprised us with a nice surprise at the end.
Hopefully you can you enjoy your ducks and you enjoy them tomorrow as well for the cast. For not just tomorrow, the rest of the week. We're here all week. We've got
we've been here for a week and we're gonna be here for another week.
Yep. Pretty much. And yeah, I just want to touch on, because I saw Darkness in the chat, Dastan as well. They will be featured tomorrow here on the Latin American qualifier. Those are the players that we're probably going to try and focus on. Darkness especially, because it's a crime that last season we didn't get to cast any of Darkness during the qualifiers. Because, like...
Yeah.
Look, we were just on the Cham... Yeah, we were on the Cham train.
We know better now. We know better. We have wised up. We have aged well, like fine wine. And we're on it, man. We're on it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for the subs. Ducks in the chat. Ducks are awesome. Go to your local pond. Don't throw bread at them. Get grain. Ducks don't like bread.
Get peas.
It's bad for their system.
Yes,
peas. Ducks like peas. If you happen to have any wild rice on handy, ducks like that. Millweed. They like all the different types of things. But at this point, I'm just ranting. You guys know where to find me. Yoda_Slim, Instagram and Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter, but mostly just for very ignorant jokes, way worse than the ones I have here. So if you hate my jokes, don't follow me on Twitter. But with that being said, I am done here. Light, where can they find you at?
You can find me at light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. Normally, I would say that I'm going to be casting throughout the week here. Streaming on my personal channel, but I will not because it's just so much StarCraft to cast. I'm going to take a break.
No way.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if you make it through all these. I expect on the final day, you can be like, mate, I tapped out. Corky's filling in. Yaku's going to cover.
That totally could happen. I'm not ruling that out.
I hope so, because I'm a little salty. You have like 3 more casts than I do, 4 more casts than I do this entire week. So I don't get to quite suffer as much as you.
You're like, I want to suffer more. This is a competition of suffering.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Me and Light have became that sick, and we just want to see who can suffer more.
Fun fact: yesterday I was actually streaming before the cast.
Oh my god! Oh, I did see that. You were streaming. That's ridiculous.
Darking was in the chat. He's like, I was talking about it, and he's like, "Hey, look, life is suffering. Okay, you're not living if you're not suffering." I'm like, you know, you're not wrong.
Really, that's StarCraft is suffering.
Mm-hmm.
StarCraft is the epitome of StarCraft and life are so much in common. So many philosophies that can be transferred over from StarCraft into real life. With that being said, that StarCraft is life.
StarCraft is life. It's at least our lives, to say the least. And with that, we will see you tomorrow. And stay tuned as we're going to raid another StarCraft 2 streamer. Probably, I'm torn. Panda Bear Me, he's streaming.
Between Panda Bear Me and who?
E.T. Prone Home, Macintac. There's a lot of people streaming right now.
For the tournament today, so I'm gonna have to say someone we casted.
True, 100%.
Panda Bear Me.
Yeah.
Yes, for Panda Bear Me in the tournament today. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for having me, Light. We will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, then you better have a darn good excuse why you aren't here. This is the best StarCraft you could possibly witness that is going on in the world right now. Peace out, everyone.
Ciao.